Morning folks, this is Mr. Pot speaking. My little discussion this morning is AMTUR Studios, the inside story. Where to start? Well, it's funny, things don't have a beginning, that's to say, clear cut. Generally speaking, it's just something that starts to evolve. And in the case of AMTUR Studios, it was the camera. Now, all I was doing one day was smooching through websites, as you do, and I came across this Sanyo camera at £130. I thought, that sounds a nice little deal, and that's something I can play with. When I got it, I didn't realise the power of a modern digital movie camera. First of all, of course, the film is digitally held on a card, and the size of the card and the size of the, in a sense, the definition of the picture you take can give you hours of filming. Fantastic. Also, inside the camera, you can actually edit. You can cut clips out and you can join things together. And the sound, the actual microphone of the camera is fantastic. So, where to start? Well, I avoided grandchildren and I avoided pets and stuff. That's boring old stuff. I set off on recording holidays. And the first place, would you believe it, was Manchester. And this is where the whole thing really took hold. I'll have to sidetrack a little bit, but someone asked me where I was from when we was having a discussion about something, and I said, oh, I'm an emissary from the planet Zog. Just came out of the blue. When I was in Manchester, inside the old Exchange building, they have built a theatre made of scaffold poles, and it's a diagonal shape, and you can see all the outside. And what does it look like? It looks like an alien spacecraft. Good Lord. The next step in the chain was that they were doing a show there, and that show was something to do with bingo. I can't remember what it was called. And this gave me the idea that when you shout out the bingo numbers, they continue off into space, and bingo is being shouted everywhere, and streams of these carry on and on and on, way up into space. And where do they end up? They're picked up by the Zogs. The problem is, Zogs operate their brains on a digital system. These numbers, which were now turning into a random mess, were sending them totally crazy. Crazy, man, crazy. So that set the Zog. Now then, what do we need now? Well, we need a studio. We need some props. We need some backcloths. We need some kind of story. And so the story came for the Zogs that they are cruising the universe trying to find the source of bingo. And that led then to all sorts of tricks required to have spacecraft moving, to have scenery showing the inside of the spacecraft, and then the movement of the camera. And I learned all this. Have a go yourself. And so that brings me to the day where I have produced now, and it's getting better and better, films. One thing I have to tell you, my old computer wouldn't handle them. So I bought a brand new computer with 16:9, so it's high definition, widescreen, 21 inch, fantastic. And this handles the films, and in it, Windows 7 has got a very good film program, which can give you nice headings and finishes, and you can add music to it. Frankly, that's all you need. You don't want anything else. There are all sorts of fancy ones out there, but this is a very good start. So, the inside story of AMTUR, which actually It's taken from the word amateur, is the camera. That started it. The idea of the Zogs, the spacecraft, and then learning camera techniques. And so there you are. If you want to see what I've done, go to my YouTube site. It's all one word, The Joanna Later, and there's 54 videos on there. That'll keep you going. Get out there and have a go. The inside story started with a camera and ended up with 54 films on YouTube. It's all yours. You could do just the same. With that, I'll say goodbye. Oh, and please take care.